Counting on fans are going after Jessa Seewald for the low-effort birthday celebration she threw for one of her kids. She's now being roasted over the way she treats her children on their birthdays. Keep reading to get all of the details. Jessa and her husband, Ben, now have 4 children. 3 of the kids' birthdays have already happened this year, and the 4th is a few months away. In February, Henry turned 5 years old. Then in May, Ivy celebrated her 3rd birthday. Fern just turned 1 year old earlier this month. The birthday celebration in question is Ivy's, which was a couple of months ago. On Instagram and YouTube, Jessa documented her little girl's special day. On Instagram, she shared a photo of Ivy with a donut in a paper bowl. Her family stuck a number 3 candle in the donut. In her YouTube video, Jessa Seewald gave Ivy several gifts in Amazon packages rather than wrapping them. On Reddit, Duggar fans and critics are talking about Ivy's birthday once again. Though she turned 3 a couple of months ago, someone dug up the picture of the little girl and sparked a discussion about how Jessa Seewald celebrates her kids' birthdays. One Reddit user calls out Jessa Seewald's lack of enthusiasm. They say they would understand if the Seewalds couldn't afford a full birthday bash. But they think Jessa probably could have added sprinkles to the donut or made Ivy's birthday more special in some cheap but meaningful way. Someone else asks, what is wrong with a cake, pie, or even strawberry shortcake, but this is atrocious and lazy. Another one adds, they are horrible lazy parents. They should never have had children if you were going to do this on their special day. Of course, it's possible that this is all that Ivy wanted for her 3rd birthday. Maybe she turned down sprinkles or balloons. Jessa Seewald, one of the prominent Duggar siblings known for her role on 19 Kids and Counting On, recently found herself in the spotlight again. However, this time it wasn't for her parenting tips or home renovation skills. Instead, social media lit up with criticism over what many dubbed low-effort birthday festivities for one of her children. The event, or lack thereof, has sparked heated discussions online, with fans and critics alike chiming in on the subject. The incident in question took place on Instagram, where Jessa often shares glimpses of her family life with husband Ben Seewald and their 4 children. In a recent post, she celebrated one of her children's birthdays with a heartfelt caption and a few snapshots. The pictures depicted a small, at-home celebration that included cupcakes and balloons, with Jessa praising the birthday child's personality and milestones. What seemed like an innocent and loving post quickly snowballed into a divisive topic, with critics accusing her of putting in minimal effort for such an important occasion. Is that it? No decorations? No party? Just cupcakes on a paper plate? One commenter asked bluntly, summing up the sentiment shared by several others. Critics argue that birthdays are special occasions deserving of more elaborate celebrations, especially for children. Some suggested that the understated setup was a result of Jessa's well-documented frugality, a trait she shares with the rest of the Duggar family. Others, however, went a step further, claiming the low-key celebration reflected a broader pattern. It's like she just doesn't care, wrote another follower, pointing to previous posts where Jessa had shared similarly modest birthday celebrations. Kids only have so many birthdays as children, and it's sad to see such little effort put into them. The criticism wasn't limited to Instagram. On Reddit, where Duggar family discussions are rampant, entire threads were dedicated to dissecting Jessa's approach to birthday festivities. The bar is on the floor, one user quipped, while another added, how hard is it to at least throw up some streamers or buy a themed cake? Despite the wave of backlash, Jessa's supporters quickly rallied to her defense. Many pointed out that not every family has the resources or the desire to throw elaborate parties, and that love and attention matter far more than material displays. You don't need a Pinterest-perfect party to make a child feel special, one fan commented. Jessa's kids look happy and loved, and that's what counts. Some also highlighted the pressures placed on public figures to meet impossibly high standards. If she'd gone all out, people would have criticized her for being wasteful or showing off, one supporter wrote. She can't win no matter what she does. Others brought up the importance of keeping celebrations meaningful rather than extravagant. My family never had big parties growing up, but those small moments with just my parents and siblings meant the world to me, One follower shared. Maybe that's what Jessa's trying to create for her kids. The controversy also reignited discussions about the Duggar family's frugal and minimalist lifestyle. Growing up in a household of 19 children, Jessa and her siblings rarely experienced lavish celebrations. Birthdays often involved homemade treats, handwritten cards, and small, thoughtful gifts, a tradition that seems to have carried over into Jessa's parenting style. Jessa has spoken openly about her commitment to living within her means and prioritizing financial stability. In previous interviews, she's explained that she and Ben focus on teaching their children values like gratitude and contentment, rather than materialism. We want our kids to understand that it's not about how much you spend, but about the love and thought you put into things, she once said. The backlash against Jessa's birthday festivities also speaks to broader cultural shifts in parenting expectations. In the age of social media, parents often feel pressured to curate picture-perfect moments that can be shared online. Pinterest boards, Instagram-worthy decorations, and elaborate party themes have become the norm, leading some to question whether the focus has shifted too far from the children themselves to the aesthetics of the celebration. We've created this culture where if it's not Instagram-worthy, it's not good enough, said one parenting expert in a recent article discussing the phenomenon. But at the end of the day, what kids remember isn't the decorations or the party favors. It's the time spent with their loved ones and the feeling of being celebrated. As the online chatter continued, Jessa remained characteristically unbothered. She has yet to directly address the criticism, a move that aligns with her usual approach to social media drama. Instead, she's continued sharing posts about her family's daily life, including candid moments with her kids and updates on her latest home projects. In one recent Instagram story, however, Jessa seemed to subtly reference the controversy. She shared a video of her children excitedly devouring the cupcakes from the birthday celebration, captioning it, "Their smiles are all the proof I need." The debate over Jessa's birthday festivities highlights the often unfair scrutiny public figures face when it comes to their personal lives. As a member of the Duggar family, Jessa has long been a polarizing figure, with every decision from her parenting choices to her home decor subjected to intense public scrutiny. While some of this attention comes with the territory of being a reality TV star, it also raises questions about the boundaries between public and private life. For Jessa, the most important critics are likely the ones living under her roof. And judging by the smiles on her kids' faces in her posts, it seems she's doing just fine in their eyes. Whether or not her approach to birthdays meets the expectations of her followers, Jessa's focus appears to be on what truly matters, creating a loving and supportive environment for her children. As the dust settles on this latest controversy, one thing is clear. Jessa Seewald's parenting choices will continue to spark conversations, debates, and perhaps even a few more Instagram wars. But for now, she seems content to let the critics talk while she gets back to what she does best, being a mom in her own unique way.